The purpose of this video is to show you how to create an account in Family Search. Obviously, the first thing you have to do is go to FamilySearch.org, and then you click on this free account. You might be tempted to click on this Get Started down here, but that's not going to create an account for you. So we'll click on Free Account, and I'm going to use the name Geraldine Willis, my sister. Let's say she was born July 6th. And the first thing you're going to see as you scroll down through the years is that you got to be 8 years old to create an account. Then if you're a youth, it's going to tell you have to be age 13 or older, or else get your permission from your parents. Geraldine, the person I'm creating this account for, was born in 1959, and she's female. Now, she is a member of the church, and I'm going to click on that for now to show you what the screen looks like. It's going to come up and ask you for your record number. I don't have her record number, so I'm going to create an account as though she were not a member of the church. You'll eventually get to a screen like this. Now there's 3 names that you have, associated with your account. There's your actual name, there's your username, and then there's kind of a screen name that shows up when you post changes. I'm going to put Willis G6 as the username. And create a password. Now, I'm going to show you, click on the Show Password name to show you the what they like to have you do. So they like capitals. So you can see it must be at least 8 characters, so I'm not there yet. My pass, and then they like numbers, 6, 7. Okay, now I got 2 bars, 3, 4. Now you see I've got 3 bars, but I don't have 4. If I want to get the 4th bar for a secure password, I need to type a character that is not an alphanumeric character. For recovery options, I'm going to use this email and click on Agree, and I'm in the United States. And you have to activate your account, and you have to sign into your email to do that. Okay, we got our email. Click on Complete Registration, and then you click on Sign in to get started. Willis G6, password, and if you want to stay signed in for 2 weeks, you can click this button. If you're on a public computer, they don't recommend you do that. I'm not going to worry about that for right now. Okay, first thing you're going to want to do is click on Person. And of course, Geraldine is a living. It says that she's living. She's really not. Okay, this is the next thing I wanted to show you. Once you've got this connected, I'm going to add a parent. We'll start by first name is John Willis, male, date of birth 12/29/1923, born in Lake Town, Rich, Utah, and it has auto completion. That if you do it right, works. Lake Town. And then you click on it and it fills it in. Okay. And what's it missing? And he's deceased. Okay. Lake John Willis Jr. This is my grandfather. This is my grandfather. So this is the one that we want right here. So we'll click on Add Person. And as soon as you have a deceased person, you can click on this and see their tree, and it fills it all in for you. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is add a spouse, and this is LaRue Belknap. She's female. Moreland, Idaho. Click on that, and she's living, so I'm going to click on living and click on next, and it's not going to let you add to use get into her actual records, so we're going to have to create this for her. So now we have that. Now if I go to her, you'll notice that there are we've got the one child, but we don't have any additional information. So we need to add a parent again. And her father is Lester Belknap. He's male. Born 1888 in Idaho. And he's deceased. Okay, so we don't need to know all the information about it, but we can come pretty close. So this would not be him. This is the one I'm looking for right here. So we've come to, he's married to Crystal Vera Ellsworth, so it's this one right here that we're looking for, 25th of July in Hooper. Okay. Now that we've got him, when we go up to Family Tree and look at the tree, you can see we got Geraldine, John Willis, and all that, LaRue Belknap, Lester Belknap, and we have all of the ancestry that's recorded automatically filled in. Okay, I wanted to show you something that confuses a few people. If I look at my genealogy, I see John Lane Willis Jr., 1923 to 2011, KWZ and VXT. If I look at Geraldine that I just created, her father has the same ID number. LaRue Belknap shows L13R, L13R, K73, but over here it's a different number. That's going to happen. All my siblings will have a different number for LaRue Belknap because they created her as a living person. Deceased people, they'll have the same name, the same ID number. Now, my sister is actually deceased, and so if I click on Add Sibling and put in her name, and female deceased, and July 6th, 1959. And it's going to come up when I tell you to put it in this format. I recommend you do that. It just makes life easier to put it in this common format. Logan Cash, Utah. Be careful that you don't actually, sometimes if you if I type in Logan Utah, it'll give me the temple. Don't put, she wasn't born in the temple, so don't put that. So I put in Logan Cash, and now I got the right place. Date of death was 6 July 1959, and I click on next, and now you can see LVZH6XD, LVZH6XD. So it will show her. I could click on Add Person and create the record, and now I have two people with the same name. It's in the same birth date, which obviously you don't want to do. But for illustration purposes, I wanted to show you this. They have different ID numbers, and that's to be expected because this one that thinks that this person is living and this person is deceased. And once they're deceased, then everybody's record number, ID number shows the same. So that completes this portion of the video, of the tutorial.